Hello, Coach.
Hello.
You seem like a nice guy.
That's the first time I heard it from these people over here.
Thank you for allowing me some time. I appreciate it. Congratulations as well, by the way. The fact you've won this title with time to spare and the way you've won it, is obviously attracting attention beyond the Netherlands. Is that satisfying? Is that a compliment?
Not that it's attracting the interest of other countries. What I find the most beautiful compliment for us as a club and as a team is that we not only won a prize, but we did it in the way we did it. And I think we saw in the eyes of the people, and we felt that also when during the celebrations, that is the reason why our fans think this prize is so special for them. That is, of course, winning is always special, but in the style we did makes them even more proud because everywhere you go in Holland, and yesterday I was in Amsterdam because my daughter went to a concert over there, and even the people in Amsterdam were constantly saying that it was more than deserved that we won this prize, and that is probably one of the biggest compliments we could get.
What concert was it, and are you a fan?
It was Jonna Fraser, but she liked it a lot. So she was there with her girlfriends, and I was a little bit like, that is at the Amsterdam Arena, so I had to wait for an hour constantly, like, hopefully this is going to go okay. And that went okay, so I have no bruises or whatever like that.
The fact you've won the title, is now the time for you to think about your future?
I think everybody thinks about his future, not only when it comes to his professional future, but in general in life as well. You could think about it every day of the week, but our focus is at this moment for the game on Sunday when we play Emmen, because it's a vital game, especially for them and also for the clubs who are fighting for relegation. So we should, as a champion, to be a worthy champion, consider this match in the same way as we did whole season.
But the summer is a busy time, especially for a big prestigious club.
Like
the board,
Feyenoord.
exactly.
Yeah.
The board need to know your plans for the summer, players in, players out, logistical plans. When will you let them know whether you're staying or not?
Now I have to give you the same answer as I give to the Dutch media, that we are here for the game on Sunday, instead of talking about this, because every answer I give in retrospect on your question will bring up extra questions. So when it comes to Feyenoord, this morning already we were working on plans for during the summer and after the summer. So it just continues like that, because I still have a remaining contract for 2 years.
You must know that you're now the front runner to be the new Tottenham manager.
That's a question, or is that for you to tell me?
You're aware of that, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah. I just said to your colleagues, next question. But I already gave a few times an answer to a certain question. But like I said, that is not the moment to talk about this.
Have Tottenham been in touch with you or your agent or your manager?
I think Coach was clear.
You can keep continuing asking the same questions over and over again. But the answer is every time the same. We are here for the game on Sunday, and you've asked some questions about how we experience being the champion. It's quite normal to answer those questions, but all the other ones are not for this moment.
But are you a coach, still a young coach, or are you a coach who enjoys a challenge, or are you a coach with ambition?
I think every coach has both, and that I like to go for a challenge. That is what I've proved when I was at AZ and when I came to Feyenoord, because everybody 2 years ago said to me, how on earth can you go from a club where there's such a good structure towards a club where everybody, especially two journalists in the front row, were saying that it's going to be a tough period over there? Or weren't you saying that? Okay. Yeah, but you were expecting it to be a tough moment to step in. But you always said that it's a much bigger club than AZ Alkmaar. That's completely true. So that was already a challenge, and we took that, not only me as the complete staff, and that's why we are privileged. I'm privileged to say now that we're the champions of Holland.
Would you one day, at some point, like to work in the Premier League?
I think when it comes to Holland, the next step will not be in another club in Holland. If that is the next step, I've failed completely in the upcoming few years. So normal next step would be to go abroad. And I've always said that the best league in the world is the Premier League. But when it comes to Italy, you see now that there are a few clubs who are being in every European final as well. So there are more countries where it's interesting to go to in the future. But the Premier League is the biggest league in the world. That is clear.
And you've just
at this moment.
Yeah, and you just said that people said coming to Feyenoord, you were coming to a club that had problems, and you came anyway. So you obviously like to come here, come to any club that's got problems and try and turn it around.
It's not that I'm only looking for clubs who are in trouble. Because when I took over, as I said, the club was structured very well, and we had a fantastic youth academy, players coming up from the youth, similar to what happened at Feyenoord the last 2 seasons. So it's not only that I ask my agents, look for club where they are in trouble, and then I can come in. No, that's certainly not the situation.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.